Hi everybody, Peter here. Today we're gonna do a great workout for runner. I call it the ultimate workout for runners because we're gonna cover pretty much everything you need as a runner. We're gonna work on strength, we're gonna work on mobility and flexibility for the whole body. We're obviously gonna focus on muscles you use, muscles and joint you use a lot when you run, but we're also gonna do some upper body as well, as it's really good to have a strong upper body when you run as well, for those arm swings and for the posture and everything. All right, you don't need much to do this. It's great to have a mat. I strongly suggest you do this barefoot, as when we run, the foot are kind of covered in these cushioned, protected shoes. So it's great to do this barefoot to get that extra foot strength and ankle strength workout into it as well. All right, if you're ready, let's get started now. We're gonna start on our back and we're gonna start to wake that core up a little. So we're gonna do something called a dead bug. So we're gonna put the hands, bend the knees and put the hands on the knees and start to press into each other here. You feel the core is waking up. You're also working a lot with the hip flexors. And start to put the right arm and the right leg up, as well as you pressing the left arm and left knee together. Let's switch. And always keep breathing. 4, we're gonna do 10 of these. Keep pressing. 5. 6. 8. 9 and 10. And the last little squeeze, and put the feet down, put the heels close to your butt, toes pointing forward, and have the arms on the side, and press the hip up now into a glute bridge. We're gonna do this on one leg, so make sure the glute muscles are active, the hamstrings, and we're gonna stay on the right foot now, and we'll lift the left leg up now. And keep breathing, and try to stay up. As soon as you're starting to fall down, press yourself up again. 3, 2, 1. Put the left foot down, stay up, and switch legs. Good. Stay up there a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put the foot down. Stay for a few more seconds here. 2, 1, and come down. Grab your legs and roll up. We're gonna come into something called a boat. So bend the legs, put the feet up, and chest up now, so you have kind of a straight upper body as well. Arms out. If this is too hard, you can always put the heels down. If it's too easy, you can have straight legs as well. Gonna stay here for a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly all the way down. Your arms all the way back. You're gonna lift legs up a little and the upper body into a hollow hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Ooh, we're gonna come all the way up, roll over to the front. We're gonna come in, put the hands down, Come into a high plank, upper push-up position, and keep breathing. Keep the whole body active, from the feet, legs, glute muscles, and upper body. Press the hands into the mat. We're gonna do some shoulder taps now. So take the left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder. Let's do a few more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay there. Put the feet further apart, and with straight legs, try to walk in now. Let's walk to the front of the mat. Put the hands straight up, interlock the fingers, and reach up. You can lean yourself back a little as well, and activate the glute muscles to protect your lower back now. We're gonna come down with the arms halfway and twist to the left. Hips should still be forward, so you're kind of twisting the upper body all the way up, and twist to the right. Let's come up again. Keep the arms up. Come up on your toes, and let's sit down now on your toes. A chair on toes. Keep the arms up. This is great for the legs, all the way from feet, calf muscles, quads, hamstring, glutes, and also the shoulders here. And come all the way up. Put the arms down, and we're gonna lift the leg up now. We're gonna have a straight leg out. In the beginning, this one can be really tough. It looks super easy, but it's not. So if you can just lift it a little, that's fine. And try to come as high as you can. And lift your arms. Great for that right leg muscle. And also for the balance for the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. And put the bend the right leg. Keep the left arm up. Put the right hand on the right leg and squeeze. Press the leg and the hand together, so you're working with the hip flexor now as well. 3, 2, 1. Start to lean forward, still on one leg. Lean forward. We're gonna come into an airplane pose or warrior 3, whatever you want to call it. So stay long now from the foot all the way up to the head. If you lose your balance, just come straight back into it. And come down into a high lunge. Straight back leg, so you're stretching that hip flexor, and bend the front knee. Put the arms straight up, out, and start to pull in the back. Really squeeze the elbows together all the way out. A few more. 2 more. 1. And stay there. And we're gonna turn the back foot, so it's pointing 45 degrees forward, into a warrior 2. Come out with the arms. Make sure you have the shoulders on top of your hips. And work with the left leg as well, so the knee's not falling into the middle. Start to lean forward. I'm gonna turn like that, lean forward, and we're gonna come into a side angle. Still keep the front leg bent. If this is and you're gonna put most of the weight on that left leg now. If it's too hard, you can put the left arm on the leg. But if you can, you keep it down on the side and look up towards your hand. A few more seconds. 2, 1, straight on that front leg. And move the back leg a little bit forward and come down to a triangle. Straight leg now. But still keep that right arm up. It's up to you how far down you want to come with this arm. If you have a block, you can put the hand on. You can come all the way down. Or you can just stay up here as well. Whatever feels good for you. And come up. Turn the front foot. So now both feet gonna be pointing out a little bit, and we're gonna come down to a sumo squat. So let's come down here, kind of press yourself down a little here, from side to side. And when you're down a bit, you come up with your upper body, and have the arms out like a little counterbalance, and try to press those knees out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's come all the way up and point the feet forward, and let's lean forward here into a forward fold. Just hang out here for a little bit. Let's start to walk over to the right. Grab on to the right leg with the left hand. Put the right hand on top. And just stay here for a bit. Let's walk over to the left. Right hand on the left leg. And the left hand on top. And come back to the middle, slowly all the way up. Turn the front foot and the back foot and into a runner's lunge. Let's come up with the body a little now, so you put a lot of weight on that front leg. And put the foot down into that mountain pose again. Ooh. Arms straight up. Lean back a little bit now. It's time for us to do the other side now. Arms down and turn. Let's come up with the arms and twist the other way. You know what's coming? Up on your toes. And sit down in a chair pose. And keep breathing all the time. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. And stand up on the right leg and have the left leg straight out now. If you have a good balance, you put the arms up. Let's stay here. If you can try to lift your legs a little bit higher. A little bit more. Or if you lose your balance, let's come back to it. 3, 2, 1, and we bend the left leg. Left hand down and press the left leg and the left arm together. So you're working a lot with that hip flexor now. 3, 2, 1. Lean forward into an airplane pose. You can feel how much you're working with that right leg now. All the way from the foot, calf muscle, shins, upper leg and glutes, and come to the leg, to the back, into a high lunge. Now we're gonna pull again, but we're gonna do from a, so let's open up that chest first and pull down like you were to do a pull up, and squeeze those elbows together. Come up again. Oh, sorry. Problem with the balance. Up again. 3. Again. 2 more. 4. And 5. Turn that back foot 45 degrees forward into a warrior 2. Elbows. Sorry. Shoulders on top of your hips. And look forward over that right arm. And keep breathing and work with the right leg so the knee is not falling in towards the middle. Start to lean forward into a side angle. Let's stay straight on that right leg. Come a little bit forward with the back leg and into that triangle pose. If you want to open up the chest even more, you can wrap the left arm around your body here. Let's come back up. Turn that right foot a bit and turn the left foot out a bit. It's time for the horse pose again. Let's come down. Side to side. So good for your inner legs and your inner thigh muscles and your groin. Let's come up. Let's stay here for a while now. Just see if you can come a little bit deeper every time you breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Put the feet forward and fold down into a wide-legged forward fold. If you want to, you can put the feet further apart. Let's hang out here for a little bit. Let's walk over to the right leg, left arm, but this time we're gonna twist open as well. So put the right arm up and twist your upper body so you get a greater pull in the inner left thigh, and it's also great for your upper body and your lower back. 2, 1. Let's come back down. Walk over to the left leg. Put the right hand on the left foot and twist open. Three, 2, 1. Let's come back. Lift your upper body. Let's turn to the other way now. Come into a runner's lunge on this side. 3, 4, 5, and fantastic. Gonna come over to the front of the mat, and we're gonna come into a pyramid pose now. So we're gonna put the right leg back a little, pointing out a little bit and not too far apart. And we're gonna start to lean forward and try to come down as far down as you can. If this is too hard, then you can put your hands on some blocks or something. So let's stay here. And then we're gonna start to try to press that head towards the knee. And again here, don't overdo it. Find a position that works for you. You should feel a good stretch, but it should not be painful. Four, three, two, one, and let's come up. Now we're gonna bend the right leg. We're gonna grab on to the right leg. Now we're gonna start to move the hand, so you hold inside of the foot, and you're gonna start to press out a little into a standing bow pose. And then come up with the arm and start to press the foot into the right hand and lean forward if you can. If you lose the balance, just try to find it and come back. Three, two, one, and come back up. Whew. Now put the left leg down a bit. It's time for the other side now. And start to lean forward. Straight legs. Although if you feel too much of a stretch just behind your knee on the right leg now, you could bend that leg a little bit. Okay, let's start to move the head towards the knee. Three, two, one. Let's come up. Let's stand on the right leg and grab onto the left foot. Find a good balance here and pull a bit on the left leg. Move your hand to the inside of the foot and press. When you have a good balance, you can lift the right arm and press the left leg into the left hand and lean forward a little. Three, two, one, and come back down. Let's do a little forward fold. Step back into a high plank. And into down dog. And start to pedal. Press the hip back. And start to pedal those heels up and down. So you work on the calf muscles. If you want to fall a little to the right, and then a little bit to the left if you want to. Here you can do pretty much anything that feels good for you. So you work on those calf muscles and hamstrings, and also great for your shoulder mobility as well. Stay here for a little while longer. Feels so good. And come forward, high plank, put the knees down, and now start to sit down on your feet. These ones, if you got bad ankle mobility, or which a lot of us runners do, this can be pretty painful. Then you can put a block or something so you come up a little higher, or put a pillow under your feet or something so it becomes a lot softer. But this one is so good for your ankles and for your shins. Just gonna stay here for a few more seconds. And keep breathing. All right, let's come up on your knees and put the left leg out towards your left and have the feet, the toes pointing forward. And lift the right arm. Have the left arm slide down your leg a little and lean over to the left. Now you should feel a great stretch on the inside of the leg and also on the whole right side. Let's come up. Now we're gonna come into a side plank on one knee. So you put the right hand down, stand on one knee, up with the left hand, and lift that left leg up. If this hurt your hip, you could bend your leg and keep it up, and then work yourself towards being able to have it straight out. Excellent workout for your hip here. Three, two, one, and let's put the hand down again and sit down on your feet for a few more seconds, and then it's the other side. Let's come up again, and we're gonna put the right leg out now, toes pointing forward. Lift the left arm up, put the right hand and slide out down the right leg and lean over to the right. Wow, this feels good. And come back up. Put the left hand down, right hand up, and the right leg up. Same here. If it's painful, bend your knee, keep it up, and work yourself to have a straight leg. Three, two, one, and let's come all the way up. And put the hands down, come into a high plank. And remember I said that it's great to have a strong upper body as a runner as well. So we're gonna do 5 push-ups now. So let's try to come slowly down. And let's get up. Breathe in and come down. And up. 3 more. If this is too hard, you could do them on your knees. And 1 last. And into a down dog. Now we're gonna lift the right leg up and put that in the front of the mat. And we're gonna put the left knee down. And we're gonna do a few stretches now. So now, press that back hip forward now so you get a great stretch in the hip flexor. Lift your arms up and lean backwards a little bit. Come down, put the left hand down and twist open. Come back down and do a last little stretch here on this leg. Put the left toes down and come back with that leg And lift the left leg up, put that in front of the mat. Put the right knee down and come up. And press the right hip forward now. This stretch is so important for runners, as the hip flexor often gets really stiff. And that is something we don't want stiff when we run. It's very important. And for you who sit down a lot and work in front of the computer, this one is great as well. Let's open up, arms up. Put the right hand down and twist open. Three, two, one. Put the hand down. Come up for the last few seconds stretch here. And put the hands down. Now we're gonna bend the right leg in front of us into a pigeon pose. Such a great stretch for the hip. But before we do that, we're gonna do a little strength thing. So with the leg bent, you slowly gonna lean yourself forward all the way down by using the hip muscle. If this is too hard, you could put your hands down and offload a little. And then try to come down as slowly as you can. And when we're down there, we put the elbows down like if we were to do an elbow plank. And then we stay here for a little while. Same here, you can try to come even deeper. You can put the head on the hands. Or even all the way down on the mat if you can. Same here, try to stay long from the left foot up to your head so you can lean forward a little and you get an even deeper stretch into the right hip. This is one of my favorite stretches. So let's stay here for a few more seconds. Let's come up and put the toes down, left toes down, and come back. And same on the left side now. Bend that left leg in front of you. Let's come up and start to lean forward slowly. Same here, use the hands if you need to offload some weight. And when you're down, you put the elbows down and come into a deeper stretch here. And keep breathing. Just get a few more stretches to go. Come all the way down with your forehead. Four, three, two, one, and let's come up. And we're gonna turn around and we're gonna do seated forward fold. So let's start to lean forward and go down as deep as you can. The goal is to be able to reach a little bit further than your toes. But that doesn't have to be a goal for you to do today. It could take you a while. But if you keep doing this a lot, you'll be surprised how much progress you will do. So let's come down as deep as you can and stay for a bit. Let's take a breath in and slide the hands up the legs and breathe out and coming down even deeper now. And let's come up. We're gonna lie down on our back. We're gonna lift the legs up, put the arms out and fall over to the right. And try to keep the left shoulder on the ground as much as you can. And look over to the left. If you want a deeper stretch, you could take that right hand and put on your left leg and press down even more. Now you should feel an amazing stretch in the outer left leg, but also your lower back all the way up to your chest and shoulder on the left side. Let's come up. And of course, we got to do this on the other side. So right arm out. You can put the left hand on the right leg and look over to the right. And keep breathing. Try to keep the right shoulder down on the ground if you can. And let's come up, grab your knees and roll up to seated. All right, guys, that was it. Fantastic job, everybody. And this workout is something I would do on off days, on my rest days, or you could do it after a workout as well, after a running workout if you like, if you got energy left to do it. I would not suggest to do it before a workout, as we have a lot of stretching in it as well, which you shouldn't do in before a workout. Then it's better to do one of my dynamic workouts where we don't have a lot of stretches. And if you manage to do this once or twice per week, that's pretty much all you need for your body to feel great and ready for the next workout and strong enough to keep running a lot without getting injured as well. So again, thanks a lot for taking part. Have a fantastic day. See you soon again. Bye-bye.